Hi Chad, welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? It is Wednesday, May 17th of 2023. Not a usual stream day, however, I had stuff going on Monday and had stuff going on yesterday as well, but we're here today on Makeup Day. Standing Robot, thank you for the bits. We've also got this to replay. We've got I Satisfied, who has resubbed at 34 months. Holy shit. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well and appreciate your continued support. AWC Bongo indeed. We have a very rare thing that has occurred today. After this continues to play out. Okay, there we go. We have an extremely rare thing that has happened today, which is that our first chatter is a first-time chatter. I don't think this has ever happened before. But welcome to the stream, African Dev. You are first today. Congrats. Meat Sauce is also here. Hello, hello. Wusa, good to see you again. I Satisfied. Hello, hello. We've also got Sarab. We've got Anarola. We've got Joe Mega. Hello, hello. Standard Robot, good to see you. Fuck it, we right indeed. Latchor, welcome back. I feel like it's been a bit, but good to see you again. But yeah, how are y'all doing today? We've got the first thing to do. Oh, also Pokemon Script is running. The first thing to do is fix dead snakes. Surely soon 3.12 will get to alpha and then get to beta, and then I won't have to fix this as many times. But until then, it will continue to break. There we go. John Mega says never actually been here at the start of the stream. Oh, I Satisfied says my girlfriend told me to cancel my sub, so I left her on the side of the road. Ooh. That's funny. I do see the kappa there, but it just sounds funny. I also forgot that I have my little fidget, my metal fidget toy. It was buried under some paper that I have finally processed and thrown away. So sometimes when I do to-do lists for myself, I do them in real life using physical objects and not actual to-do lists. And I had a piece of paper that was an advertisement from the local dentist that I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna set up a dentist appointment at some point. And I hadn't done it for a while, and so the paper sat there for a while, but I finally set that up again, so I was able to delete the paper. Delete the paper. We were home when she said it, but it's the thought that counts. That's funny. Yeah, gotta keep your tier 3 for Juicebox 0, right? I feel like that's the more, that's got to be the more controversial one than a mere AWC sub. Anyway, it doesn't matter to me either way. Don't spend your money on me if you're in if you have other finances that are more important. But yeah, because Lord knows I don't need it. Oh right. Run books, GitHub, workflows, update nightly. There we go. Meat Sauce says, are you planning on publishing All Code Sucks? I think many people quite like it. Yeah, I have plans to record more of them. Anthony explains ideas. Yeah, I have plans to record more of them. I am running a bit out of them. Also, these two are very similar to one that I've already done. Mostly in that there's so many ways to shoot yourself in the foot with the raises in PyTest, but yeah, I'll be showing off these ones at some point. This one's extremely minor. This one's just annoying. This one is they didn't know a thing. This one there's like 4 things that are wrong. But yeah, I do plan to continue these. I don't know if I'm gonna do them like every other week or whenever I feel like it. I'm not really sure. Because I've switched doing 1 video a week Mostly in that I was one, running out of ideas, and then two, like not really having as much time to work on them. But yeah, so they will come at some point. They're not going away, like the puzzles videos. I don't think those are ever coming back. So yeah, there's a playlist on YouTube for my channel called Puzzles, and the original idea behind the playlist was that I would make novel puzzle ideas and then discuss solutions and approaches on Discord, and then eventually make solutions videos for them. But the goal of this was to get more engagement on Discord. That was the entire reason that I did this. Also because I thought, maybe I could make cool puzzles. But it didn't increase engagement on Discord, and as you can see, not that many people watch the videos, and so I kind of just tabled this idea permanently because it wasn't successful. So why would I spend a bunch of effort? Also, it took way more effort to to do all the work for this. Like I had to spend some time thinking of a puzzle, writing up a puzzle prompt, and then reading other people's solutions and recording videos about, and it's a lot of work, so I just stopped bothering. But anyway, in case anyone wondered where that went. Chillmaker says, don't worry, I don't must my 12 months via gift subs. True. Usa says, today is something I find weird. When activating Python, and the current value of path is saved in an old variable. If you modify your path after activation, then deactivate, the changes between the activation and deactivation will be lost. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like a context manager. It lets you like mess around beginning, middle stuff before throwing it away. Exonity! It's good to see you again. Thank you for the resub at 28 months at tier 3 with your whiskey emote, as always. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for your continued support. How you been? Wolf says, Wolf. Different Wolf. Says people normally don't want to watch long videos these days. Yeah, that's true to some extent. I find that the sweet spot for ad revenue is like 8 minutes or 9 minutes or something like that. I don't try and gauge the time on my videos. I basically just click record and babble on as I do. Most of my videos end up being in this sort of range, like 3 to 8 minutes. But you can see that some of them are a lot shorter, some of them are a bit longer. It really depends on what I'm talking about, and yeah, and when things end up the way that they do. These all code sucks videos tend to be pretty short because it's really just show code example, show improved way to do it, and then be done with it. But I don't know. Some things are longer, some things are shorter. It really depends on what I'm talking about, I guess. But Exonity says, stressed out working on my thesis. Oh no, you poor soul. I'm very glad that I did not do a thesis, but many of my friends have, and oh boy, they are a ton of work. So I hope you make it through it. And I hope that you're doing it for good reasons. Yeah, that sounds terrible. But yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. Merge conflict in makefile.pre.in. Oh, great. Oh, what is possibly the thing here? Profile build. What is that? Workspace, dead snakes, 312 nightly. Debian, patches, profile build. Okay, so it overrode the profile task to have a little continuation thing in it. I think this is needed. But what happened to all of this? What happened to the profile build? So Mega says, don't want to watch long videos. Meanwhile, you have me watching a 4-part, 1 hour each video about debunking Netflix pseudoscience. Nice. Bree Gittenicol. Don't know how to say that, but thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. See what the fuck. Oh, you're right, right? Look at this chat. Have we won? Perhaps we've won. Argument is in Python. We did it. We can go home. History. Inline minimal PGO rules. Oh boy. Fix me can't run for a cross build. Yeah. I think we're just gonna drop this Debian patch. I don't think it's super needed. So we do this. It should just drop the patch. We'll find out. Refresh patches. I guess we can do a little gamble here. Wusa says, most of the time I find less than 15-minute videos are just the best duration to learn new tricks/concepts. Yeah. Yeah, that tends to be how they end up being, so I guess that works out. Exani says, that does perfectly describe what I'm going through, and I'm not sure I know the answer. Oh no. Mitsa says, it's really admirable how you just hit record and have such high quality content. I'd be lost. I mean, some of the videos that I do some research for, but most of them are just like, I have an idea. I'm gonna click record and see where it goes. And I mean, sometimes I do re-records. I almost never do editing because editing is a lot of work. But yeah. Oh, that's funny. Wait. Because I didn't think about that. Pregment's running. Hey, hello. Getting those dubs. Pregment in Python and Python in Pregment. Yeah, kinda. M2dev.net's also here. Hello. How you doing? Pregment created in Python is now in the CPython repo. Yes, it's pretty sick. Admittedly, it's only for YAML and whitespace, but soon they'll be like, oh, this is pretty nice. See, what I don't really understand is they didn't set up Pregment CI, so I don't know why they have it. I mean, it's set up for the Python org, but not for CPython. It's like MyPy and TypeShut are using it, but I don't know. But yeah, anyway. I might have already said it, but in these videos are for Python, what apps are for iPhone. If you need something in Python, Anthony might already have done a video on it. That's kind of true. FTW Richmond, welcome to the stream. Hello. Okay, let's do a little gamblerooski here. Will the build succeed? Sure. Seems like a good one. Build. We're gonna let that run and let the gamble go while we move on to the next thing, which is patch Pregment that is failing on Windows for some reason. Yeah, I think I know why this is failing. Also, that seems weird. Yeah, my guess is it's mad about the temporary file. So like when they ran this on GitHub Actions, it crashed in like weird way. Where's the actual error? Yeah, return code this number. Windows exit code, which I believe is like Not the. It has like a specific code. Someone who's dealt with access violation. Yeah. Seg fault essentially. So it's failing on seg fault, and I'm not entirely sure why. Do I have R installed? I know it's not case sensitive. I don't. Do I have a Windows VM? Oh, I don't. No. All R for Windows. I don't want to do this. Why does this website look so jank? I guess this is the official one. Oh boy, we're installing R. What does the world come to? I only trust websites that look like that, right? Where are the 5 bright green download things? Our site looks like an early 90s website? Yeah. Oh no, GPL. No, not the GPL. Sure. You want to customize the startup options. What does that mean? Please specify yes or no, then click next. Okay. No. Why would you do this? Say version number in registry. Sure. What could go wrong? Emo girl lover says, then you'll definitely trust my high school resume. I mean, I feel like resumes should always kind of look like that. That should just be easy, simple, boring. John, I guess says GPL chilled on my spine. Ew, yeah. Right? Alright. I don't think I have SSH clones here set up. And I always forget how to spell Lawrence's GitHub handle. Recommend git fetch L. Avoid quote. Avoid. Oh, right. There's no such thing as tab complete. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for all of the dings. There we go. What's in T? Empty git repo. How did that work? I don't know how that worked. Unclear. Oh yeah. This was where I was trying to figure out why the fuck that's broken. Okay. VM scripts activate. Test languages. R test. Is this Python 3.7? Right. Right, I dropped Python 3.7. Oak Spirit says, has anyone here used SDL2 that could give some tips? I have not. Moonshells wait says, wait, Windows? What sorcery is this? Always has been. Wait, why is RScript not found? Oh, probably because I need to restart my computer to make it work, right? Where the fuck did it install? Program files? God damn it. Okay, give me a sec while I figure out where this damn thing wrote its data to. Program files are bin. Fuck, how do I change that to a Windows path? Shining Bam, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Babby supports Windows. It does indeed. Why are we using Windows today? Asks Big Blaster. We're using Windows today because apparently something is only broken on Windows. Otherwise we wouldn't be using Windows. Well, we would be, but we wouldn't be. Yeah. Emo Girl Lover, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh shit, you actually created Pigment. I did indeed. Moonshell says, my life has been a lie this whole time. Yeah. Sunuri says, the Windows experience, everything needs a restart. Yeah. Ibar Z says, restart the command prompt. Yeah, I don't think that'll do it. Because I started this prompt after we had installed. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe we did start it before. Maybe you're right. Yeah. I think I'd have to restart my computer, so we're not gonna bother with that. How do I set path? Damn. I think it's set path equals command prompt. Yeah, that's what I want. Program files. Yeah, don't mind the space. Then what? Hi. Okay, have fun. Don't hurt yourself. Be safe. What? What? Okay, this should add to the path. So now I should be able to say which R script. Hooray! And then test languages R test not pi. Okay, we should be able to actually run the test now. It also segfaults here. Hooray! Why is it so hot in Apple Store? Because they don't have Windows. Yeah. Thank you, Wusa. We got there. Percent path, percent depends the old path. Otherwise, you just nuke your path variable. Yeah. That's why I was making sure that I got that in there. It's like using export path equals thing $$ path on literally anything but Windows. Okay, those are definitely failing. Let's see if we can, instead of named, let's just do generator stir none. No. So instead of name temporary file, we're going to use temporary directory. With open os.path.join. Fname right. This will ensure the file is not currently open. Inline R setup. What are you? Oh. Interesting. Alright, let's see if that fixes it. You better be green, you stupid dot. Find out. A recent video I saw of GitLab armor of their prod database, yeah. Satch Ailes says, God, I need that keyboard. Well, if you want to learn more about the keyboard, here's information on it. John Mega says, trust me, if you're gonna go split Also go columnar, staggered suck, but you'll need to relearn typing on it. Yeah. I feel like it's working this time because it had crashed by this point earlier. I feel like this is the fix. This is the good shit. But I also don't know. Cause I don't know if it's doing things. I guess I could do this and see if it's doing things. Ah, shit, something still failed. Hey, but one of them passed. Ah, but it segfaulted in a different way now. But why? Is the latest version of R just fucking broken on Windows? I feel like the latest version of R just segfaults on Windows. Unless it's running a script for some reason. But hey, it got further this time. I'm gonna assume that's the problem. Am I gonna be able to do this? Let's see. Brigman, get a remote. Get remote, and we're gonna add Lawrence's remote. Again, but this time in Linux. And then we're gonna good code change like a ghost. Zaslowski, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Blue, 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 FF. Cool. Zithrius! Thank you for the resub at 26 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Return to monk, evolve to crab. Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm very confused on what this is doing. Oh, this seems less than needed. I guess this is a white space. I don't fucking. I wouldn't have written it that way. Taco Bell. No, Taco Bell. God damn it. I thought you were the joke that I make about Canadians and Taco Bell, but you're not. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Zithir says I'm suffering with Xcode and SwiftUI, but besides that, things are going well. Nice, nice. I have not worked with SwiftUI. I have worked a lot with Xcode, but not in a long while. Oh, I guess I should run the. I have our script here. Is it spelled like this? I do. I guess I should run the R test here. Oh. Because that seems important. Oh, fuck. Okay. So the build failed here. What did the prediction say? Will the build succeed? Yes or no? Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. It failed because I'm an idiot. Not for any other reason, but that is a failure. Failure is a failure. Why is there no pristine tar? Have I done this wrong? How is this supposed to work? .git dash git build. Oh, because there's supposed to be some like weird tagging thing that happens. Okay, so it deletes all the tags. Git tag lists. Grab dead snakes. Tag starts with dead snakes, delete them. Okay. Deleted. Git describe tags, origin upstream. And then dead snakes tag. If match 2. Why do I feel like this is the right tag? Why do I feel like this was correct? Git tag this origin upstream. Oh, because we have to do this. DCH-V Debian version is right. DCH-V this, but it is this instead. We'll get rid of this afterwards. The dog Mocha. Hello, hello. How you doing? Whoa. Got that fancy returning chatter thing that I thought I turned off, but I guess not. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Ooh, saw you lost 9K. Oh no. There says, just popped in to say hi and give you money. I shall go. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you again. Okay. I'm going to make sure that it gets past that point this time. And then we'll start the prediction. First in returning, yeah, you are the first in returning chatter. And now I gotta figure out how to turn that off. Because it is a little annoying for me. Chat highlights, here we go. Why has it turned it back on again? Default. Oh, I had turned off Raider but not returning chatter. New viewers who have chatted at least twice in the last 30 days. Welcome them back to the stream to make them feel like regulars. Well, I already do that. I already do that. I don't need a special option for it. I just use my brain. Okay, anyway. Good. How about you? I'm doing well. Okay, this has continued past that, so we can prediction again. Lofkey, hello. How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you again. See? I know Lofkey's a viewer. All right, here we go. Prediction again. Wusa says, bedtime. Take care, everyone. Well, thank you for stopping by. Sorry you lost your points. Maybe next time. Why is this running all of the tests? Oh, God. That's not what I want. Stop. Languages are test. I was hoping the control R would work correctly. Mindtooth, hello. How you doing? Let's pass. Weird that R is segfaulting on Windows. It looks like R is seg faulting on Windows. No idea why. There's no useful output to debug it. I think it might work better with a temporary directory so there aren't two things holding file handles. I'm going to try that. Cool. Good code, change like a ghost. Dog Mocha says, have you ever used PyTest randomly in your PyTest runs? I have. In fact, I set it up. Did I set it up at work? No, I didn't set it up at work because our tests suffer from test pollution right now. I set it up at Stripe, maybe? I don't really remember, but yeah, I've used it before. It's decent at shuffling your tests so that you find problems, but it doesn't necessarily find all the problems. Jamaica says, wanted to mention something, but my name forgot a word. It's not exactly memory stomp, but another word or something overriding memory it shouldn't. There's actual words for this, like stack smashing. But I like to call it pissing on memory. You definitely don't own it. Morty meets Rick. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Don't mind losing points, but on this one, I think you did things a bit too fast. Yeah. 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 See, but the last time I did this, the last time I did this, the rebase succeeded, but then the build failed. This is one where the rebase failed. I just forgot how that works. But, yeah, clobbering is another word for it. 3 says, I think I remember you talking about test randomization in the context of Stripe back then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did spend some time on it at Stripe. But, I don't think I made any videos on it back then, but yeah, there are my test pollution videos, which are similar. Ross Clutch, hello, hello, how you doing? Good to see you again. Clobbering, yeah, that's okay. That's the word you were looking for. Nice. Cool. Cool. Well, hopefully this succeeds. It's succeeded on Ubuntu, which is the first step, I guess. How are we doing on Windows? I really dislike that GitHub Actions does not properly stream output here. Very annoying. What are you? The Node.js thing. About where I found like 50 megs of random headers that are definitely not being used in the Node.js distribution. But yeah, anyway. Yo, this passed? Okay, cool. I'm gonna approve it. Of course. I don't know why the other part had to change. I feel like the text wrap was not that important, but it is what it is. I would have just changed one thing, and it's too late for me to fix it, so fuck it. Lofke says, I hope it doesn't succeed. I have points on the line. How many points did you bet? Are you the top better? Oh, everyone said no. Except for 2 people that said yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. If it succeeds, Ibar is going to get 10,000 points for a 10-point bet. Holy shit. Wasagotch says, doing okay. A lot of smoke here right now. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, are you in is California smoke season? What is the fucking, oh, I have a command for it. AQI. Oh, you're in Alberta. Alberta, Canada. I don't think that's gonna work. It has to be a US zip code. I mean, Seattle might work. Wait, really? It has to be a zip code? Zip code for Seattle. That's nowhere near Alberta, but I don't know. 98101. 98101. Moderate. What about in California? 94105. That'll be SF. Good. AQI in 94410. Should be San Mateo. Is it 94401? That's Redwood City. I'm giving Canadian zip code. I don't think the thing supports Canada, unfortunately. Air quality map. I want the Canada one though. Triple air. Sure. Where's your fucking map? Map. There we go. Nope. Can I search? Oh boy. There's some big amount of fire. Holy. God damn. Yeah, this looks not so good. There's this better one. Firesmoke.ca. .canada. Holy shit. Damn, this is a cool map. Well, I mean, the fire part's not cool, but wild. Well, I hope that gets better. I know what fire season's like from my time in the other CA. But well, hopefully it's not coming to you. 81 fires in my province. Damn. One would say the map is fire. Yeah. Possum Magnet, welcome to the stream, says, where am I? I don't know. Where are you? 3 towns on fire in my county? Damn. That sucks. Well, I hope things work out there. Who am I? I am me. Oh, Will. Welcome. Yeah, the API I'm using doesn't have that great of zip code coverage, so what am I? Why am I? Right? Metal Storm, how you doing? Good to see you again. Okay, that should hopefully fix that. We'll let that merge because should just be these Windows tests that won't take too long. How are you going? This build is progressing. That's good. That's something I gotta attend tomorrow. What time is this at? 2 p.m. That'd be a problem. I am talking to GitHub about redacted. So we'll see how that goes. In Europe, Northern Europe, we don't really have many forest fires. Last summer, some of our rivers partially to mostly dried up. Damn. That sucks. I feel like that's gonna become more common. Oh my god. What is this garbage? W string op overflow. Oh, and libmp decimal. Yeah. No surprise there. I wonder why it thinks it's size 0. Anyway, surely something or another. Okay, so those are the open source things that I wanted to do. I also want to look at errors for Pregament CI because unfortunately it has been paging me a lot recently. I mean, part of that is because of this fuckery. Where yeah, show all 10 incidents. What the fuck, GitHub? What is going on? At some point you have to just say, okay, we're gonna take a step back and work on things. 12 incidents in wait, is it 13 incidents in May. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, 10 incidents in May, 12 incidents in April. Holy fuck, 20 incidents in March? That's that's more than one per workday. Or it's about one per workday, but still kind of nuts. Is my internet down? My YouTube isn't loading. I still see chat working, so I think chat's working. I think things are working. Blah. Belwada, hello. How you doing? Looks like their SLAs conveniently got just reduced. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that's supposed to work. Name's though Indian. Is that I know it's a chess system. I can't remember whether it's a defense or an offense. I'm not good enough at chess to know these things. But welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Possum Magnus says, I know nothing about programming. How can I understand this? I don't know how to help you. You could learn stuff about programming and then you'd be able to understand this. That's one way. Or you can just hang out and, I don't know, I hear I make good falling asleep sound voice things. So, I don't know, maybe I'm good background noise. Who knows? or not. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. My streams tend to be more programmer oriented. Sometimes I do fun stuff. Like play video games, but like I'm currently automatically playing Pokemon below me, which is kind of cool. Some user too says lots of things happened. Yeah. YouTube, what the fuck? Why is YouTube broken? I'm not dropping frames. YouTube's problem. Sounds bad when you say it like that. Yeah. Let me guess that. So the thing I was gonna mention was better when it was in context when you were mentioning crashing. So I got a new task at work. It's the most consistent crash. Inconsistent because it can crash in at least 9 ways. When you get 2 of them, it's a VTable member being clobbered by a very specific address. Oh. Pointing to random static strings. That seems bad. That seems bad. Boana says, won't believe what happened to me today. Just found a surprise weeknight Anthon stream. Oh, is the stream the surprise? Yeah. Yeah. Connie guys, how you doing? Anthony invented TikTok Subway Surfer videos. Yeah, you just have Pokemon software setting instead of Subway Surfer. Why didn't this auto merge? Did I forget to click the button? I probably forgot to click the button. This is my fault. I am the TA. I am the TA asshole. What is this? All right, just you being person again. I guess this means I should make a release now that I think about it. Damn. I guess I can do that. He invented TikTok Subway Surfer videos? Not the joke is that my Pokemon playing down there is the same idea as the TikTok Subway Surfer videos. But I've been doing this for a long time. Not that I invented the thing, but that I independently came to the same I evolved into crab in the same way that they evolved into crab. Oh, the idea behind Subway Surfer video. I don't actually go on TikTok or Instagram or view reels or any of that stuff, but I do keep up with Maymays through like various platforms. But one of the ideas is that people are so prone to ADD or ADHD that it is much easier to get somebody to engage in a video for a longer period of time by playing unrelated videos next to it. And so what people will do is they will take a video of somebody playing Subway Surfer, which is a mobile phone game where you bounce over obstacles or whatever, and then put the actual content next to it. And so you increase engagement on your videos by having unrelated content there. The other thing that's done with the Subway Surfer videos, and I think it was actually the original reason for it, was you can elude copyright infringement algorithms by having unrelated copyright-free content that takes up half the screen. I think it has shifted more. The meme has shifted more to the distraction stuff and the ADD reason rather than the copyright stuff. But Possum Magnet, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But yeah, that's what that is. Not just the start of the string, it starts in the middle of the string. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Zombie says Anthony doesn't look at memes, he looks at memes. It's true. Cody Guy says it's usually ASMR cutting sand videos or Subway Surfer or sped up gameplay footage from random games. Yeah. Humanoidism says I have ADD and I despise it. Yeah, well, I don't go on TikTok, so I don't. I would probably dislike it as well, but I understand the idea. Not how you doing? Welcome. But says for me it doesn't matter if there's complimentary stuff with the content or not. If my brain decides to go nuts, it will go nuts. Yeah. The only thing that helps and not pills is caffeine. I assume it's caffeine, but spelled creatively. Interesting. First parents. One line. I guess we've done some things since last time. Oh. None of these are actually important. Except for the other R1. So we could just make a bug fix release. Changelog 332. It is the 17th? Damn, where the fuck is May gone? Fixes. Work around R on Windows. Sometimes double uncoding arguments. 2885 PR by Lawrence. I believe they also created the issue. 2885. 2870. 2870. Issue by Lawrence again. Oh, I forgot got our little @ sign. It's funny that it's an @ sign, but it has lost all meaning. Interesting. I don't do the clock up either, so I'm probably not the audience for that type of content. Yeah, it makes sense. Build creatively, gentle way to say your grammar sucks. It's not your grammar, it's just your spelling. But like, I knew what you meant, so that's all that matters, right? Humanoidism says it's funny with dates. If I made a change, like it would have been the 18th, do you use a specific time zone or do you use your own? I use my own, but it also doesn't fucking matter. Because no one's actually like checking these dates. It's more just like to understand the chronology of things. But yeah, if I were being specific, I would use UTC, but I'm not, so I don't care. But yeah, anyway. I was laughing because my partner sent me video of geese that was happening, and there we were out for a walk in my neighborhood a couple weeks ago, and there was this goose. There was this goose on top of a house, just up there honking, just up on the top of a house honking, and we dubbed that goose the roof goose, and nope, the goose owns that house now. The original owners have moved out. It is Roof Goose's domain now. Do not fuck with the roof goose. But anyway, when she sent that photo, I just replied roof goose. Most Euphorio, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Jamaica says, I have the benefit of living UTC 50% of the year. Yeah, you just gotta get daylight savings canceled, and then you'll be good. Pandoxer says, my production system depends on it. Please be accurate in the changelog. Fuck. I'm sure there's someone like that, Pandoxer. I'm sure. Geese are crazy, yeah. The roof goose, yeah. There's a goose near here like that, yeah. Have you used the Merlin birding app? I have not. Sounds like a good name for your next project, says Calzoon. Yeah. I gotta name my next project Roof Goose. Jamaica says, summertime is the best time. You can fight me on that. I have not, I don't even know what the right, I don't know what the right one is. I just don't want the time switching. I just want time to stay constant and not be a constant pain in the ass. But I don't. Wait, why didn't it? Aw, shit. Because I have two different working directories here. Oh shit, the build succeeded. Nice. That'll resolve our prediction. There's so many points changing hands here. This is wild. So many people said no. Will the build succeed? Yes, it did succeed. Crazy number of points. Mexico got rid of it. Nice, nice. It's pretty cool. It can ID birds by sound or image. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Summertime is the one where you have more light at the end of the day. Wintertime is the one where you have useless time at the start of the day. Oh yeah, fuck that. Yeah, summertime good. I agree. You convinced me. Ibar Z, yeah, with all your points. Wait, how did you sneak in another 1,000 points? When I looked at it, you had only bet 10 points. But damn. You and Clashercast had really cashed in there. Roof Goose honking angry birds, yes. Yes, yes indeed. Let me push this up so that I don't forget. This is gonna fail again. And then resolve this in the same way again. Get the rebase dash dash continue. Export. Refresh patches. Load up. And then rerun the last failing one. Rerun all jobs. Oh, we should make sure. There's a recent CPython commit an hour ago. That'll do. Rerun all jobs. There's a roof goose on the loose. IRC says, I don't know. I just bet it 2 times it counts as 2 people. Weird. Last Glitch says, Goose like to try and attack me when I'm biking out in the countryside. Oh yeah, no. Geese are fucking assholes. They are the dickish of birds. I have also been attacked on BCs. Damn, speaking of BCs, mine is still at the shop. I'm not happy about it. They said 24 to 72 hours, and it's been 2.5 fucking weeks. I would like my bike back. At this point, I almost want it back, just not even cleaned, fixed, or whatever they were gonna do with it. I just want my bike back. They're like, oh my god, stop it! Oh shit! It's running. It's running away. What was wrong with it? So one of the bikes, I was just like, oh, I haven't gotten it cleaned in a while. And so I took it in, I was like, Ken has clean. And they're like, yeah, sure, it sounds good. That one I already have back. The other one, the other bike is definitely stolen. I didn't steal it. The person I got it from didn't steal it. But it's definitely stolen. My friend, I believe, bought it on Craigslist in San Francisco. and it has like security locks on like the seat, like the wheels, like fucking all the components are security locked. And the branding is filed off. So it definitely looks a little bit sketchy. But the seat became loose. And without the security key, you can't tighten or loosen the seat thing. So the seat's just warbly. And so I took it in the shop and I was like, hey, I don't know what this is. I don't know. I've never seen this this thing on the seat before. And he's like, oh yeah, that's a security key. Like, do you own this bike? And I was like, yeah, I know it looks stolen. It's probably stolen, but I didn't steal it. It was probably stolen a decade ago. And he's like, yeah, this is a security thing. We can't really fix this, but we can take a Dremel to it, and then you can pay for new parts for it. And I was like, okay, that sounds fine. He's like, yeah, it'll probably take like a day or two. And I was like, yeah, whatever. That I don't care. I will just pay for new part, and it'll be fine. Could just drill the lock. It's not a lock. It's like it's like a part, like specific security parts. But yeah, it could just drill it. That's essentially what they said they were gonna do. They were just gonna drill it out for me. And I was like, okay, cool, yeah, sounds great. New seat post, yeah, easy. But apparently they don't have the drill in their shop, and so they're like, oh, we're gonna get it from our other shop, and the other shop hasn't brought the drill yet either. So it's like, fuck, I'm just gonna go buy a drill and bring it into there. Clearly not a very good security brat. So it did its job. The bike is all in one piece. The thing that it didn't do well, or the original owner didn't do well, is lock up the bike with a secure bike lock. Because presumably the thief broke the lock and then stole the bike. But yeah. Yeah, Curry, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, the problem with bike thieves, especially in San Francisco, is they don't care about stealing the entire bike anymore. They've realized that they can make a profit just by stealing whatever part of the bike is not bolted down. If it's wheels, it's handlebars, it's seats, like they've gotten to the point where they steal so many parts that they can put a bike back together eventually with whatever parts they get, or they can sell the parts as parts. And so, yeah, like wheels will just be fucking gone if you don't have special security things. But I've never seen security locks on a seat post. Yeah, well, San Francisco is a completely different place of insane stuff. But yeah. But yeah. That's why I have a cheap bike for commuting and a nice bike for training and touring. Yeah, that makes sense. I just had a like $600 bike was my medium bike, and that was the only bike I owned. I just never left it outside. Next level Git workflow, yeah. I Git commit on my bicycle. But yeah, I just made sure to never leave my bike outside. So if I bike to work, I would leave it inside. There's like a secure bike room. And if I had it at home, it was in my living room. Yeah, like John Micah says, my bike is literally my apartment. Yeah. I did not own a bike lock because if I was locking up my bike, I was just assuming it was going to get stolen. And so I would always keep my bike like physically on me instead of not. Okay, anyway, I got distracted from this. So let's finish up our release here. Get the 332 332 tag. Oh god. New MyPy drop today apparently. Master Coach says my cheap bike was $80 Canadian, but I got a deal on it because I was a member of a local bike club. Oh, cool. So Micah says that at work we have a bike storage with a cross-shaped key to open it. Ah, so it is not actually secure. Nice. Oh, I did off my password manager today. Look at that. Look at that. Well, says, what's the situation with electric scooters in the US? Do you mean like electric scooter companies or consumer-owned electric scooters? It's a little bit different. For like renting a scooter, it's a scooter share. It basically only works in large cities, and that's basically the only place they're deployed. For just general consumer electric scooters, you can ride them basically anywhere. Well, not basically everywhere. Some cities have regulation for them, but most treat them just like bikes, essentially. It is, but instead of the locking edge only being in one direction, you have 4 of them in different directions. Oh, so I guess it is still somewhat of a secure lock. It's security through obscurity because it's a weird lock. Yes. Also, Glitch says, there's a bike rack outside my work that's probably the worst in the city. I've literally never seen a bike not get stolen within a day. Nice. Someone stole the bike rack outside my bike shop as well. Yeah. In SF, I would just never lock anything up. Never, ever, ever, ever. Here in Ann Arbor, I don't really feel like my bike's gonna get stolen unless I park it on campus. So I have a cheap lock and I'm comfortable locking up my bike on like off campus and stuff. In the style of this key, I think I know what key you're talking about. I think I've seen keys like this before. Yeah. I've seen these keys before. Yeah, these are weird boyos. Wolfred's here. How you doing, Wolfred? Good to see you again. I'm doing well. A little bit tired. I woke up early today. But the meeting that I woke up early for was canceled. So that was fun. You know what? I gotta figure out why this why does this need can this happen inside the Docker image? Building Podman. It probably can. Yeah, it probably can. I think I'm gonna adjust the script to write this outside. That way I don't need this to have third-party dependencies, and I don't have to deal with importable resources. Where's the Docker file? Oh, here it is. Ta-da! I fucking hate that. I feel your pain. Yeah. Yep. Emo Girl Lover says, I just use a steel braided gun lock that I got from Goodwill for my bike. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Delacroix, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Delacroix. We're gonna be French. Oops. Where did I type that? I just typed noise somewhere, but I don't know where I typed it. But I need to go fill my water. I'm gonna do that real quick. I will be right back. And I will see you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. Sorry it took so long. I decided to get non-water. We're drinking KBS Mackinac Maple Mackinac Fudge. It's a beer. It's a tasty beer. It's a tasty 11% beer. So don't let me drink this too quickly, chat. Otherwise I will have a problem. But welcome back. How we doing? Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Chug. How you doing, Stonkfish? Good to see you again. Slay Miku. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Out of breath because I had to go up and down my stairs twice because I forgot my bottle opener. My yeah, bottle opener. That's what it's called. I have not so successfully. This is terrible. I have decided that I will drink less if I sequester all of my alcohol to the basement. And it's actually kind of worked to some extent. But it's definitely kind of funny. Okay, pip setup tools wheel. I don't actually believe I need these anymore. Because of the changes Pip has made. But I do need this. So Pip installed Pip? Yeah. I am mostly it's to upgrade Pip. Pip can upgrade itself, except on Windows, where it sort of fails at doing that. Okay, add shim. Wheels. Wielder. Install dash U pip? Yeah, it's the same idea. Dash U is the short opt for dash upgrade. Okay, add shim. Add shim. What do you do? Ah, I see. Tempter. How do we make the zip finally? Create archive. Tempter. Oh. Fuck. Well, that's annoying. It uses tempter as the root. Well then, we can do this. Certainly a fun one. Yeah. So I want to run the Docker image and get it to spit out this file. How can I do that? How can I do that? Oh, we can just make it separate temporary directory. What am I doing? What am I doing? With tempfile.temporary directory as tempter. Exit if ret v podman run rm volume image. tempter to work, read write, image. Then I can just Python 3, right? Oh, it just says pip. Well, we can Python 3. Python 3 -c prog, and we'll write a little program for that. Prog equals import shootil, maybe? You know what? We don't need to do that. We can just fucking use CP, right? It'll always show up with the same path. Testing zip app. Wat dot. Yeah, because it's silly that we build a Docker image and then don't use it to do all the things. Okay, so now if I do docker run wat bash distlib. Oh, why is setup tools in there? And package resources. What? Anyway, this is the path that I want. So I can do bash -c. Actually, we can just do cp this to work. And then with open os.path.join tempter t32.exe as binary. I can do t32.read. Could use copy file obj, but this works just fine. Doesn't need to be performant. Haven't set up the linters, I guess. Yeah, fuck you, import lib resources. Worst library ever. That I used to be a big fan of, but okay. Let's see if this works. 3.3.2? Is that the version we just made? I think so. Nice. So we should have python.exe, cool. And our wheels. Our wheels is nice. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Zip app make standalone. Use distlib inside the zip app Docker file. Docker image. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Does VMF support options without pip? Why is there not a without setup tools? There's an upgrade depths for some reason, but not a... That's why VM sucks. One of the reasons. BIO don't get value. Oh, the zip file, yeah. The T32 shim. Why is this Python 3.8? Shouldn't it be 310? Oh, this is fickle. What if we jammy it? What if we jammy it instead? Ah, but then this line will be too long. I'll call it /out. We'll call it /out. This is a bug in Podman, by the way. This is not supposed to be outputted to standard error. Pip install -d everything. I could do that. Is that what that does? I think you mean pip uninstall. Is there -d? I feel like you mean delete, but I don't think it's a thing. But yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, is it a joke? You actually don't know it's a joke? I mean, you're not that wrong. It is what I would recommend. I must go try now? Oh no, I just showed you it doesn't exist, but pip uninstall would work. Yeah, like if you went to... Oops. Python 3 venv, and then did... Wait, this song loops, but wait, has YouTube fixed their bug again? Or this playlist got fixed, one of the two. Because it doesn't show the weird thing anymore. Yeah, you can pip uninstall pip. I don't know why you would do this, but you can. And then pip is just gone. Ah shit, I forgot to delete setup tools. But yeah, you can do that. That is a thing. It was a joke? No, it's totally a thing that can be done. Okay, upgraded jammy, use distlib, kill import lib resources. Seems legit. You can also armor F on Linux or delete system 32, so why not? Yeah. Are we all gonna have a funeral for disutils? I'll miss it. There were parts of disutils that were good. Yeah, we'll say that. There were parts of disutils that were abhorrent. And unfortunately, they live on in setup tools. And there's some shit in setup tools which... As much as I think setup tools is like the easiest way to write a Python package, setup tools does some crazy shit. Fabian Dem, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. What am I doing? I'm making new release. Yes. How do? Where's the button? Do I have to click on this now? Why have they made this shitty? Where's the button? There we go. Pre-commit v3.3.2. How long do you think it's going to take until someone's like, why aren't you using the new sign publish workflow? This is breaking my SBOM detector. Because I still publish manually. How long do you think it's going to be until somebody complains about things that don't fucking matter? Oh wait, they do that all the time. These, I'm gonna delete these ones. Alright, is this looping? No, it's just long. Workaround R on Windows sometimes double uncoding arguments. Yeah. I feel like it's not double uncoding, but it's too late to fix it now. It's good enough. Oh, you see the upgrade at the end? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it probably would have been better if this were next to the other option over here, but yeah. Complain about stuff that doesn't matter. You do remember the BS reaction to the Bud Light thing? I do. I actually think the Bud Light thing is so funny. Because like most of the backlash is from the from the exact demographic that would drink Bud Light. But also like so many of them are like buying like case upon case upon case upon Bud Light to like shoot it with guns or something. And it's like you're still buying Bud Light. Like what a weird way to be bigoted, you know? Yeah. I do think it's really cool that the was it the CEO came out and said that, essentially said trans rights. Hell yeah, trans rights. But like the redneck response has been wild. Draw that redstone says, just had my main display port cable snap apart in my hands. My day is ruined. Holy shit. I feel like, did Apple invent DisplayPort? Because I feel like DisplayPort is bullshit. But also I feel ya, because those cables are annoying and expensive for no good reason. Pandoxer says manual. We call it artisanal releases. Yeah, almost all of my releases are actually all but PyTest are artisanal releases. I guess Tox is maybe automated. The John Mega says, or move to Coors, who has also supported LGBTQ plus for decades, or even to other beer owned by AB InBev. Yeah. Yep. Which owns like, don't they own like 80% of beer at this point? 80% of non-craft beer, which I guess is most beer anyway. They used to be a customer of my dad's company, although he doesn't work at the same company anymore, so yeah. Ergophobic Goblin says, and the whole reason for the outreach is because the key demographic is dying out, and if they want to stay relevant, they're going to need Zoomers to start drinking. It is weird. I have seen a lot of like stats. Let's see. Alcohol consumption by generation. And of course this is going to be, oh please don't play. I wanted graph. Why is this not graph? I'm gonna mute this tab. Who's the most sober generation? Gen Z. Like some of this is fucking fuck off. God damn it. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to find the graph, but most of the data has shown that with each successive generation that they are drinking less and less. And I think some aspect of that is that they're just younger. But even like I think if you remove the variables and just, you know, people that could legally drink, they tend to drink less. And makes a lot of sense. Like 1, alcohol's expensive. 2, it's kind of bad for you. 3, they've probably seen their parents drink alcohol and be problematic with it. Like there's all sorts of, I say as I have a beer and I'm inebriated. like I'm part of the problem, but like in every aspect of it, like, well, I guess the other part of it is there are other outlets that are legal or somewhat less frowned upon and with slightly less side effects, question mark. Like in theory, like, you know, marijuana and edibles are, it feels weird to say that marijuana and edibles are slightly safer than alcoholism, But if I think about it a lot, like marijuana has a much worse effect on the liver, and it doesn't create, I mean, it can create a psychological dependence, but and alcohol doesn't really create I mean, alcohol does also create a psychological dependence, but it has much less of a health impact. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, or don't treat this as advice or anyway. Jenny Codes, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. We're just talking about weed and alcohol. No big deal here. But yeah, it totally makes sense that younger generations are not consuming alcohol as much, and for brands to try and put an effort to capture the younger generations. And you know, if you also look at statistics about generations and, you know, the decline of cis, so to speak, it makes sense for them to target that. It's capitalism at the end of the day. They're trying to make more money, and in a way, like being more accepting makes more money. Not being a bigot makes money. What a fucking weird concept, right? But I don't know. I think it's good. Like, trans rights are human rights. Like, it's just things. Anyway, Ergophobic says, and Zoomers already are generally more dry than a previous generation. Yeah. Draw That Redstone says, pretty sure Visa made them. Oh, DisplayPort? Yeah. No, not says DP is higher BW. I don't know what BW is. I don't know what that means. Hyperswine says, thoughts on Mojo. I've talked about this a bit. I'm reserving my thoughts until it is not vaporware. Because so far it looks like vaporware. It looks like somebody being like, look, we've made Python but fast, but not actually produced any results, not actually shown any code, not any executable demos, not open source, and not doing anything that isn't just write a C extension that wraps Python, which isn't faster. Like, you can already target Python as like a C compatible API or ABI. With different programming languages, and Mojo doesn't seem revolutionary in that aspect, but it does have a bunch of money behind it, and it does have, you know, it's a good marketing and publicity stunt so far. But I have my doubts, and given what I know about CPython, unless they're changing CPython, they're not going to make it any faster. Or unless they're running Python as like, well, even if they run, as soon as you run Python, you're going to be slow. So I feel like Mojo is a lot of smoke and mirrors, and maybe not something that's going to happen. But yeah. Dell had a big hand in DisplayPort. That's surprising, Kundarsa. I mean, I believe you, but at the same time, it's Dell seems like not the one to push for a different weird standard. Ergophobic says, Zoomers and younger are oddly more progressive and more puritanical than preceding generations. Yeah, it is weird to mash up progressive and puritanical at the same time. Although I think they're for different reasons. Like, progressive seems obvious to me. Puritanical is maybe not for the reasons that not for the same reasons that Puritans did it. Like the lack of alcoholism is probably both reactionary and cost, honestly, and maybe other actions. But Ergophobic says, family history of alcoholism for me, plus the greater availability of tasty non-alcoholic beers. The rise in non-alcoholic beers is pretty cool. I personally prefer alcoholic beverages, but I've had some non-alcoholic beers that are really good. And before, like, when they first rose in like some amount of popularity, they were not so good. Right now we're at the stage of Revenge of the Cis, yeah. Says 100% safer is not poisonous for stars. I mean, you could have enough tetrahydrocannabinol that you would consider it poison, but yeah, it's hard to die from marijuana if you put it that way. Decline of cis is the decline of right-handed people V2. Wait, is that a thing that's changed over time? So you're right-handed people by... Well, because... Wait, like, right-handed was originally... like, wasn't right-handedness, like, originally considered, like... Or left-handedness was considered, like a sign of being a witch or something? Over time? Let's see if I can find a graph. History and oh god. I've landed in paper realm. I don't want this shit. I just want a fucking graph. Whoa. Whoa, look at this graph. Okay, this is paper delivered. Oh, this is really weird. So like the true value is somewhere around 11%. Handedness is very weird to me. I mean, it's genetic, of course, but like the fact that it exists and it hasn't been selected out. I mean, in some ways it was selected out. Ooh. It's just kind of strange. But anyway. Anna's error 404. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Uno, dos, three. How you doing today? Satisfied says I will never understand the point of non-alcoholic beer. Like you drink beer to get drunk. Other than that, it's just drinking piss. I mean, I am drinking this because it tastes good. That's what I tell myself. And I think I believe that. I think it tastes good. I think I enjoy drinking it, even if it didn't get me drunk. The drunk is just, for me, a positive side effect. But I don't know. It's like why do people drink pop? Or soda? Why do people drink soda? Like why does anyone drink Coke? First off, that shit tastes terrible. Why the fuck would people drink it? They drink it because it has caffeine and it has sugar. But I think you could make a good tasting beer that doesn't have alcohol in it. But I don't know. Wee Tommy, hello. Chomky Seal says you can die from weed, but it's probably because you would die from lack of oxygen or sugar fat overdose in edible form before the THC kills you. Yeah, the LD50 of THC is extremely high. You would have to like inject it into your veins. Which fun fact, a long time ago I was on the opposite side of this argument, and then I looked at the data and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm fucking wrong. I'm wrong here. The amount of deaths from THC are almost zero, and the LD50 is so high that it would be difficult to approach the LD50. And that it's, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but it's relatively safe beyond that. And almost all of the deaths from THC were exacerbating some pre-existing condition. So that graph definitely shows something. Yeah. Being left-handed was heavily discouraged as it was evil. Yeah. Ergophobic says my mom got beat for being left-handed. What the fuck? That's fucked up. High Satisfied says you're literally in Michigan. It is pop. Yeah. It's funny because like when I was in California, I got made fun of for saying pop. They all knew what I meant. But yeah, pop. It's pop. I'm drinking pop. Well, I don't really drink pop. The only pop I drink is root beer. That's the only one I think is kind of good. The rest are like, well, cream soda is pretty good. Ergophobic says, my wife also had her mom train her to be right-handed because she didn't want the social stigma. Damn, that's fucked. Faff in the boot, how you doing? Howdy, folks. How are we getting on in here today? I mean, we're productive for like the first hour, but now we're just talking about trans rights and being left-handed and alcoholism, and we're faffing a boot, so to speak. Left-handedness intolerance is still very much in living memory. Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. I mean, it's tragic, but it makes sense why it is still there. But yeah. iSatisfied says most beer is an acquired taste like pop, but more often than not, people like drinks as Coke because of the sugar. Yeah. It's true. And exercise, that's unacceptable. Left-handed or left-handed or normal, we're all equal. Yeah. The two genders, left-handed or normal. Sorry, it's a joke, I promise. Urkavoic says, as a left-hander, I disagree. I'm superior to all right-handed folks due to my right brain dominance /S. Yeah. Stonkfish says, Dr. Pepper can slap sometimes. I feel like well, I'm sure, again, this is like an acquired taste, but I'm not a fan of Dr. Pepper. I actually am not a fan of anything with caffeine in it. Caffeine fucks me up real good. Part of it is because it when I was a kid, it would synergize with my ADHD meds, and I would get high, and then I would get a terrible crash. And yes, I've mostly avoided caffeine for forever. But I don't know. In fact, like when drinking root beer, I cannot drink the caffeinated versions because they mess me up a lot. Favin Wheat says, +1 for evidence-based opinionizing. Weed is only really harmful in persistent long-term use, and even that is less pronounced than people expect. Yeah, I mean, you look at alcoholism versus psychological dependence on weed, and that scale's tipped in one direction very, very heavily. The Jean says, as someone who is trans, I'll happily talk about trans rights. Yeah, indeed, trans rights. Let's. It's fucked how much it's stacked in the wrong direction, and how much needs to be improved to make it not problematic. But baby steps, you know, vote with your vote. Oh, I satisfied you're left-handed, yo. Cool. I am not left-handed. Sometimes I wish I was. Sometimes I wish I was more ambidextrous than I am. I spent my entire economics class. Economics. I spent my entire economics class writing the alphabet with my left hand because it was just a rehash of everything I had done in high school, but they didn't let you test out of the credit, and I was like, well, I kind of want this credit to exist. But I just spent the whole time writing with my left hand. Even then, I'd imagine most of the harm is either because of the specific forms of consumption, inhaling burning matter, or because of irresponsible consumption, getting crossfaded and then driving on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, I mean, consuming a brain-altering substance and then doing things that need brain is definitely a problem, just in general. Like DUI or DWI, I think, is the new term. Driving while influenced. I guess DUI would make the same, driving under the influence. Anyway, yes, using brain-altering substances while operating heavy machinery or a motor vehicle is definitely going to continue to be a problem, independent of the substance causing that. But yeah. Caffeine is nice for the 30 minutes that I notice it. I can't do caffeine at all. Chunky says, I'm a long-term daily high-dose medical user and I have zero negative effects from it personally, but there are people who have really bad reactions to it and shouldn't use it, obviously. Yeah, I think that's kind of true for any sort of brain-altering substance. But driving while impaired. Yeah, driving while impaired makes more sense than driving under the influence. But yeah. Indeed, Wolfred. Don't ask me about scissors, says Stonkfish. Wait, you're left-handed too? Oh, you're left-handed. Nice. Recursive chat. Hello. How you doing? Welcome. Maybe more just the general how I've been inhaling any flammable stuff. Oh yeah, sucking and smoke. There's all sorts of other, you know, troubling substances just literally from inhaling burning. Because any burn is not really there's no such thing as a clean burn. Because of entropy and physics and chemistry and all those other things. But generally avoid any kind of smoking. Use vapes through a glass piece to minimize that damage as much as possible, but it's still there. Yeah. Driving while intoxicated versus driving under the influence. Yeah. Driving uber intoxicated. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I should be writing the CODs. What was I doing? Does anyone know what I was working on? Oh, I can check off this box. I can delete an email. Oh wait, I already did it. Damn. Oh wait, what is this? Wait. Is Yellowcard releasing new music? Is that what this is about? Hang on. Not this tab. I don't want to show this on stream. Wait, no. What? Really? This is a weird way to advertise this, but apparently Yellowcard is releasing new music. Cool. This is a fucking, what is going on here? What happened? What happened to this man's? But that's cool. Anyway. Chomky Seal, wait, you haven't been following? You've been here so many times. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Recursive Chat says, I miss being here. Well, you're here right now. You did it. Hooray. John Micah says, I've learned that I have somehow the skill to completely derail streams by sending a message that's related to the stream with a hint of a tangent in there. Oh, no, it's fine. Literally, honestly, the point of streams is just to sit here and hang out and have a good time. And if it isn't writing code, that's fine too. Like, you know, sitting here and talking about how people are mad at Bud Light for silly reasons is great. And I think that's what makes streaming special to me. Like, I always talk about how I started with streaming. Streaming for me was a way to sit down and have a chunk of time to work on open source. And I had basically just, you know, clicked start stream and worked on things for 2 hours, and people would show up in chat and I would say hi or whatever. But stream to me now is more about hanging out, talking with chat, answering questions, you know, talking about things that are important to chat, important to me. And it's less so about the code. It's more of a social experience. And you know, that shift happened pretty quickly after I started streaming. It, you know, for some reason it had started from the technical portion, but the social aspects of streaming was more of what I got into at that point. So it's completely okay to derail a stream, and in fact, I think like that's the more interesting part. We sit around and shoot the shit. The dog Moga says, "What do you think about Sentry's cron product?" I'll be not a Sentry employee for a second and talk about this. I don't understand why the fuck this is a product. To me, this is just a reapplication of some other Sentry internals that already exist. Like, this to me feels like something that is just reformatting other parts of monitoring to sell a new product. Ooh, new product. And I don't know why the other part is I don't know why internally this is treated very differently. Because to me, it's literally just periodic transactions and periodic errors. It's not anything special. But I suspect, and you know, maybe I'll eat my words, but I suspect that this entire chunk of docs will get deleted at some point, and that this won't be a product, but it'll just be like an option in SDK. Chomky Seal says, I use an extension which has a follow button, but doesn't follow on Twitch. Interesting. Well, I appreciate the follow nonetheless. Ergophobic says, new tangent, let's talk about the macroeconomics of rubber production and the rising price of used tires. I don't know anything about this. Educate me. I don't know. I don't know anything about this rubber problem. Also, why is it only in PHP? Who writes a cron in PHP? All right, let me look at Celery because I know how that works. Cron monitoring, uptime and performance. This doesn't seem different than the rest of the product. Yes, just mutate an object, no problems there. What does this button do? Why is this here? What does this do? What does this do? Look, I can make the arrow warble. But why? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know why this is a separate product. This does not seem... This doesn't seem like it's novel or anything. It's literally just, oh yeah, you can use crons with Sentry. It already... I feel like there was no code necessary to make this happen. But apparently there's a minimum SDK version. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Ergophobic says, I don't know anything about this either. I just want to throw a wrench out there. Oh. And Doctor says, have you checked out Dangster by chance? And it probably has very little overlap with the kind of open source, but I think it's very nice in the orchestration department. I have heard of it, but I don't really deal with anything like that anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Product managers like this kind of rebranding. It's true. Coggy Tater says, if you have multiple projects, then that button lets you switch. Which button? This weird warbly button here? Oh. Is this supposed to allow me to select my Sentry project and then copy paste the example? Is that how that works? Because I'm not logged in. I guess, oh, nope, stop, back. So in theory, if I were to open this on my work account, then that warbly, this is actually a drop down and not just a warbly arrow for no fucking reason. Oh god, what is it? Why is it beeping at me? Wolfert says, I love this, my favorite. Yeah, me shit talking my work. Yeah, that's definitely a good one. Definitely looks good for my employment too. Yeah, let's log into work while slightly inebriated. What could go wrong? Hopefully this doesn't load a page that's problematic. Yeah, no, we're good. Killing Pickle. Okay, if I log in. No, that's not what I wanted. Go away. Why would login not take me to the fucking page that I was on? They're saying this little thing. Oh, like that. Yeah. It does let me pick a... Okay, that's kind of cool. Anyway. Neat. I'm gonna... Oh, you can't even see my joke. Time to turn off my computer, chat. Goodbye. Okay, anyway. Dumb joke. Do those line up? I hope so. Like they're slightly... Oh, good enough, right? Chalandk. I definitely didn't say her name right, but welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah, so this is a way to change your... That's kind of cool. I guess that's alright. I should really learn how my own fucking docs work. But I don't know. I don't know anything about crons. I feel like it's not a useful product personally, but what the fuck do I know? Okay, the other thing that I want to look at is the errors that have been happening in pre-commit. I want to add some amount of retries, even if it's just retry of 1, because in theory it will reduce the amount of pages I get by 50%. We're gonna look at that. If you're looking for a new tangent, I'm looking for examples of community moderator guidelines. There's a bunch of like code of conduct examples that I find are pretty good if you're doing with like open source stuff. As for Dixord, if you look at Dixord's community server guidelines, they have a bunch of like examples that you can use for the community servers, which is what I used. Well, I sort of used, plus some recommendations from chat for the guidelines for my Dixord. But I don't have any specific idea there. If that's not niche enough to send someone's ADHD in a rabbit hole, I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, I mean, I am pretty easily rabbit holeable. Oh, insufficient data. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so my error handling sucks right now. I'm hoping that work gives me work time to work on instrumenting Sentry. Gainer XX says, "Me like Python, can I say?" Why wouldn't you say "me like Python, can me stay"? That would have been funnier. No, you're fine. You can hate Python too. That's good. So Micah says, "So someone just contacted me for a .NET job. I work in the freaking gaming industry. Did these people check profiles before sending something?" I mean, what's the fucking there's a what's the game engine that's in C#? But although I think that's compiled with Mono, so Shrugs. Unity, thank you, Wee Tommy. But yeah, I feel ya. I understand. Wilfred says I get .NET shit all the time. I don't even have .NET on my resume. I mean, I do too. I don't have it on my resume, although I have written some .NET, but C#'s pretty nice. Unity uses C#, but it's written C++. Ah, right. So it's mono bindings to a C++ framework? Is that how it works? Inner says, "I will be for real. I have never coded, but I've seen lots of cool stuff made with Python on GitHub." Oh, neat. Well, you're maybe in the right place. I don't know that I write cool stuff besides like that thing down there. I think the thing that's running down there is probably the coolest project I've ever worked on. It's not the one I'm the most proud of, but it's definitely one of the coolest things. There's some Python code that is playing a very real switch, connected through a microcontroller. I think that's the coolest thing that I've ever built. But yeah, Earthly Forbidden. This is not the one that I was thinking of. This is not the era. These are not the server error. This seems more. Wait, what? Why is the body server error, but it also says 502 bad gateway? So I got a 502, but the body was server error? What the fuck is GitHub doing? Why is 502 a server error? That's not how that works. That should be 500. This is the 403 error again. Where's one of the ones that's repeated? There should be a 429 somewhere. These 403s, I don't know what to do with. But anyway, these should all be retried in some way, shape, or form. Hello? Have you heard of Pegasus spyware? I have not. You can probably elaborate. Spyro! Think of it, resub at 11 months. Get mad! Is this a Portal 2 reference? I don't want your lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? I'm Cave Johnson. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Thank you for your continued support. It's also good to see you again. I feel like it's been a bit, but welcome back. Wee Tommy says, as somebody who has probably been saved hours of time for pre-commit, I disagree. Wait, which thing are you disagreeing with? Okay, this looks more like GitHub having problem here. What are these? Do the 403s again. Yeah, see, these 403s are annoying. Is it in set commit status? Yeah. It's stupid because it should have the privilege to do that. It's just weird that it doesn't. Yeah, it's like resource not accessible by integration. It's annoying because in some ways this is a 429 and in some ways it's a 403. These are probably all going to be 403. But I don't know whether retrying makes this better or not. And I don't have a good way of figuring it out. Because I kind of want to put code in prod that runs this retry and writes a bunch of logs and stuff, but at the same time, I don't know. Gainer says, are you using a Linux distribution? Sort of. Sort of. I didn't close out of this. I am running Windows, and then inside of that is Ubuntu. So the answer is sort of. But yeah. Spyro says it has. The VODs have been keeping me company. Well, that's good to hear. I'm sorry that they moved to YouTube from Twitch, but Twitch was sending me threatening messages that that was too much, so I moved them to YouTube. Tommy says, with the Pokemon thing being your coolest project, imagine you tracked all the time, you save people with pre-commit, then calculate the cost using an average dev salary. It would be a big number. Oh yeah, I'd be a fucking billionaire if I could somehow sell that as open source. In fact, like this is my favorite graph to look at and be like, if I got a penny for every time somebody cloned this repo, I would have so many monies. Because it gets, you know, it gets 1.2 million clones over a 2-week period. Like 600,000 clones. I don't think this is gonna give me, yeah. How many clones per second is what or how many seconds per clone? 1 week divided by 600,000. That's almost exactly 1 clone per second. That's crazy. And that's with pre-commit has caching, so like this is with caches. Just it's wild to me. If you would have told 2014 me that you would see this big number and almost no dollars from it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would have happened. But part of it makes me a little bit sad. But I don't know, in some ways it's nice, I guess. It's a cool thing I built, but meh. John Manga says, then on the other hand, did get a connection request from a recruit at Creative Assembly. I don't know what that is. But that's kind of fun. For me, rerunning failed GitHub Actions, yeah. F and Boot says YouTube for VOD seems like the most sensible solution. It makes moving streams to YouTube in the future a more viable option too, if necessary. Yeah, I could stream on my second channel. That said, like I'm not a big enough streamer where switching platforms really makes sense for me. I'm never gonna get a YouTube deal. Like I'm such a tiny, I'm such an insignificant streamer that I'm never gonna get like a contract. Like, oh yeah, YouTube reached out to me for $1 million contract. Like, fuck, that's never gonna happen. I'm tiny. I'm baby streamer. I'm tiny. I'm nothing, and that's fine. I don't really. I mean, I've said this a bunch of times that if I had 1,000 viewers, I don't think streaming would be fun for me. I wouldn't be able to talk to chat. I wouldn't be able to follow conversations. I wouldn't be able to read every chat message that happens. It would just be like a spewing nonsense of chat. I think, like, you know, the 100 to 200 viewers, like, you know, I'm sitting at 110 right now. I hate that I look at this number all the time too. That's probably not healthy, but I think more than 100 to 200 viewers and streaming would be less fun. So I don't like, in a way I want to be, I want to have more YouTube viewers. I don't really want more Twitch viewers. I mean, I do. I enjoy all of you that show up and hang out and have a good time. Like, I'm not saying to fuck off and go away. But I think if I were a bigger streamer, it wouldn't be as fun. But anyway, personally, I think Pegasus is one of the scariest things ever created, and citizens need to be careful. I don't know what it's about. Can you explain what it is? Doing virtualization? Yeah, I'm doing virtualization. Did that with my Windows laptop before I erased it. My hard drive left to use the Linux distro. Nice. I use virtual because virtual machines, because for a bunch of reasons. But I talk about that in my FAQ playlist on my YouTube. Yeah, subtle shilling there. Infinity crypto. Oh, speaking of shit that should not exist, crypto. Fuck that noise. Welcome to the stream, but maybe you're not. Wee Tommy says, "You're our baby." Yeah. The dog Mocha says, "For those who do not use CI caches for recruitment," yes, this is the canonical docs. Oh, yep. I just Google search for V again. Identifier twit. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. But yes, set up caches. Don't hammer GitHub as much as you're already hammering GitHub. But Pregament CI does this for you if you've used it. So it's the good shit. Bitvestment. Hello, Loam. How you doing? I Satisfied says, "Time to fuck off and go." Evan Boot says, "Okay, I'll go." Oh no. Bye. Crypto and NFTs can go where they belong, the garbage heap. Yes. Begin bot. Oh my god, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? How's it going? How you been? As a Python expert, it'll be fun to see a YouTube video of you reacting to the new Mojo Lang. I think it's vaporware. I don't think it exists. I think it's all a marketing stunt to try and get. I don't even who's behind it. It's surely one of those, like, fucking. This is not even useful. This company. Is this the company? This is the company. Yeah, no. This is entirely a fucking marketing stunt. 100%. This is to get investors to buy into their company, because the things that they're promising are impossible. Like, as soon as it runs Python code, it cannot be faster than Python. Swift and LLVM, yeah, but it runs Python code. So it's dead on arrival. The things that they're promising are impossible. But it certainly gets buzzwords. A new programming language for AI developers. The usability of Python with the performance of C. Unparalleled programmability of hardware. It's vaporware until they ship anything. Yeah, their tech demo is impressive, but it doesn't do anything. Also, that you can use .fire as a file extension is just it makes me sad. But anyway, It's from Chris Latner. Yeah. But I still think it's vaporware. I artificially increased my Twitch viewers to get a YouTube deal using residential proxies. Anthony explains number 543. Imagine. I love crypto technology, bro. Blockchain will come to good places in the future. I'm sorry. Bye. Titled New Python for AI is vaporware. It's true. I'm almost certain it is. Like, maybe they'll build a cool language that does good stuff until it calls Python. Like, building a programming language that's performance not hard. And just compile the LLVM and call it good. Like, the Rust is a great example of building a performant programming language by just having a nice syntax that builds to LLVM. And I think, like, you know, Mojo could be that. It's hard to tell until they actually release any code for it. So far, it's a tech demo that's really easy to fake. Like, I could fucking make Mojo 2 that looks nice and, like, be really easy for me to fudge that. Like, oh yeah, it's built on, you know, compiles to Rust and also Go if you want to, and like, we could go down that rabbit hole. I could build the same bullshit tech demo that Mojo has. There's a playground, yeah, but it's right. It's just a Jupyter notebook. Oh god, can't wait for moproject.toml. Yeah, exactly. Evan says there are cool ways to optimize use of neural processors and stuff that AI might actually help with, but that pitch looks like a lot of smoke and mirrors. Oh, 100%. Yeah. But also, like, there's nothing special about a textual language that represents instructions to a machine that needs to be AI specific. To me, the fact that they were like, yes, it's the AI programming language, just screams that it's fake. Because there's nothing special. Like, machine learning and GPUs are just another function call. There's nothing special about a programming language that has to do special stuff there. But that's just my thought. Having seen lots of vaporware, it would not surprise me if it is more vaporware. Given you know everything that I know, but for some reason, someone thought it would be a good idea to create .zip. Oh god, the .zip domains. I haven't even talked about that yet. This is fucking crazy. Spark debate. There's no debate here. Cybersecurity experts just say it's fucking bad. No one has said this is a good thing. Don't panic. My new favorite one is people making URLs that look like this. Let me get a legitimate URL. Well, we'll just use one of the Bricket ones. People taking legitimate URLs, like, yes, the zip app download for Brickcommit, which is this URL here. We'll split it into 2 lines so it looks legitimate. Oh, but it's not a zip. Pretend this is a zip. People are showing that this is not quite right. People are saying that, like, this looks like a legit GitHub URL, right? But no, this is actually, well, not with the dots or the dashes. Someone could register pre-commit-3-3-2.zip. And then this is a URL because this component is the username of the URL. Like, there was no thought that was put into this. It's so easy to make a phishing URL from this. You know? I don't understand how this is any better than Julia or other than looking like Python, even if it does do SIMD. I don't even think it's SIMD. I feel like they're just like, aha, GPU programming, blah blah blah. Bet you're excited for all the GitHub issues asking why other people's pigment hooks aren't compatible with Mojo. Yeah, someone's gonna be like, can I use Flake 8 to lint Mojo files? And it's gonna be like, is it Python? Then yes. If it's is it not Python, then no. But It says it's not the language that needs to be optimized, it's the compiler's features. I assume that really make things chooch. I don't know what chooch is. Choo-choo. Scam.zip is only 140 a year. Yeah, it's wild how cheap the domain names are too. But I love the Reddit threads of older generations of developers justifying existence because there used to be a COM executable file type. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's still executable on Windows, and it's still like sort of a reserved name, but yeah. Buying TLDs for cash was a great idea. Yeah, what is it, like 10k to make your own TLD? But Jamiga says, at least I've seen that Firefox warns you about an @ in your own. Oh, is that new? Did they do that? Because they didn't do that for the longest time, but it wouldn't surprise me because it makes sense. Oops. Oh! Okay. But you could probably just set up authentication. Because if it did require authentication, it probably wouldn't show this. But I am not about to try and set up authentication to try and do something like this. Chooch like a choo-choo? Oh, nice, nice, nice. This is cool though. .url or .uri or .tld. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. Only 10k? Yeah, it's only 10k-ish. Mexilhausino. I definitely said that wrong, but welcome to the stream. 50k? Maybe it's changed since the first batch of like, what was it, like .abc was one of the first ones. Oh wait, no, .abc was Google's one. There's like .pizza and .business. .png. Oh fuck. That would be so bad. Oh god. This song loops. Okay, they have not fixed it. The playlist is still fucked. Next. Gainer says, I saw a YouTube video where someone was showing how to convert executables into APK files. Most likely fake. I mean, it depends on the executable, but yeah. Turning an exe into an Android app probably doesn't work so well. Faffin.aboot, the home for wholesome Canadian Midwestern folks. I do like alphabets A, B, C, then XYZ. Huh. Interesting. We're pressing X on that one. Yeah, you can post links in chat. It's fine. I'm not gonna click on a YouTube video though, but you're free to post links as long as they're not advertisery. Okay. I finished my beer and I'm a little bit tipsy, so I don't think we're gonna do the other thing that I want to do. But I did want to show you what I'm planning on working on, and so maybe in a future stream we'll get it working. Oh no, I'm opening Android Studio. What could possibly be happening? I have this game that I play on my phone a lot, which is an implementation of KenKen, but for Android. Does this even work? I don't even know. It's been so long since I opened this. But I played a lot on my phone. My partner really likes this game. It's like a thinky math game. But I was thinking I should re-implement this in mobile web so then anyone can play it. And the actual game is not that complicated. There's like a whole bunch of Android bullshit to make it work, but hello? Why are you not running? What's going on? Launch succeeded. I doubt. Oh, I had to press the power button. Okay. But the idea behind the game is there are numbers and math symbols inside cages, and you can't have the same number in the same row and column. And you basically math them out to get the right answer. And I've played a lot of this game, so I'm pretty good at it. But yeah, that's the game. 10 plus with 4 is to be 6 plus. There's a lot of combinations there. Especially because this can either be 2, 3, 4 or 1 through 5. Oh, but we know this because of that. Anyway, this has to be 1, 4, this has to be 3, 5. Can this be 4? Yeah, it can. What was the command? Bang today. We're super off the rails. I did not do the second thing. We fixed dead snakes and then we did some other stuff. That was not a question, just plain your name, because you said you may write it for web, but I guess that doesn't need to be client side. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be writing some JavaScript for this. I was a JavaScript dev in a former life, so it's not that uncharacteristic of things that I do. So 2, 3. Don't know what this is. This is tricky. There's a 5 here. This has to be 1, 4. This has to be 1, 2. This has to be 3, 5. This has to be 2, 3, so this cannot be a 3. Well, we already knew it can't be a 3. This is either 2, 5 and 1, 4. Fuck, this is a hard one. I think there are multiple solutions to this one. But anyway, this is the game I wrote. Let's reset to get an easier one. 2, 3, 5, 1, 4, 3. This is maybe not an easier one. Yeah, this is not an easier one. Oh, this is good though. 3, 1, 3, 2, 5, 5, 4, 5, 2, 3. Oop, where did that 3 go? Oh, double click and it wins. Anyway, this is the game that I wrote, but I want to make it work on mobile web so that my partner can play it without stealing my phone. Bang today sounds, how do I say this? Interesting, yeah. Nimzo Indian says, what are your thoughts on Kotlin as you've been developing this game? So this game, I originally wrote it pure Java in 2012. I ported it to Kotlin in like 2017. And at the time, Kotlin didn't have trailing commas. So I really liked Kotlin, except for the trailing commas, because they didn't have it. But now they have trailing commas. So I like Kotlin, especially the null safety part of it. I think that was the big innovation on top of Java was to, I mean, yeah, the syntax was nicer and you don't have to write special, wacky code for getters and setters and stuff. But the null safety was the big selling point for me. Because every time I wrote Java, it's like, oh, null pointer exception is my #1 exception. Wait, does Java 21 have this now? Propose to target JDK 21. I don't want the fucking... Is this false now? Is JDK 21 a thing? Which sounds great. SQLite got JSON 5. Wait, what? Yo? That's fucking sick. That's pretty sick. Damn. Okay. That's pretty cool. Wait, this was literally yesterday? Damn, Pandoxer, you are on top of your shit. That is literally yesterday. That's fucking cool. Yeah, JSON 5 is good. There was like a meme that I saw the other day that was like, the first panel was saying, JSON was not specified, it was discovered. And like arguing that it shouldn't change over time. And then someone was like, my guy, it's been 20 fucking years. We can add comments and trailing commas to this ass backwards language. But that's cool if SQLite supports JSON 5. I'm a fan of JSON 5. I just wish there was a performant reader and writer and a round trip reader and writer. And then I would just say fuck YAML forever, because as much as JSON 5 is still slightly more verbose than YAML, the sanity is worth it in so many ways, and not having an 80-page spec. But anyway, all that to say, I've had too much to drink. We're not gonna. I wish SQLite supported arrays. It does. It does support arrays. Hold on. I gotta show you my crazy SQLite bullshit. 23. What fucking year is it? It does support arrays. Where was the last day that I didn't SQLite? Was this the one where I was like, yeah. It does support arrays, and you can fold arrays into selectable tables using these sorts of functions. But this is Dijkstra's implemented using SQLite and a recursive union. Oh, fuck. This is me basically saying, okay, I can implement anything in SQLite now. I really should have gone back and finished all the other days in SQLite, now that I've unlocked this new braining. But yeah, SQLite is has come a long way. But anyway, I don't think I understood what you were saying about null safety in Java. Oh, in Kotlin, you can have strict assertions about whether a variable can contain null or not. And the language helps you with that. It like has operators that enforce null versus not null. Moving fast 69. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Pretty nice. AOC and SQLite. Do you hate yourself at that moment? I mostly do it because I think it's fun. I actually did Stripe's interview question in SQLite. I didn't do the actual interview in SQLite because I kind of wanted to get the job. I want to find a company. That will let me interview as Meme, as a yoke, and just do the entire interview in SQLite and record it and make a YouTube video. But I haven't found a company that's like, yeah, we'll let you interview just for a joke. Because obviously they're trying. What the fuck is this? The fuck is this garbage? Fuck off. Why would it suggest that on an archived repo? So stupid. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up stream for today. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode, where I try and upload, currently doing once a week. But I might pick it up at a faster pace eventually. We'll see. So check that out. Food Dog Squared, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thank you for the links, I satisfied. I normally stream Monday evenings and Saturday at noon. I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony, where I announce what I'm going to work on, and then sometimes we do it. Today we did not quite, but we did some of this stuff. We didn't do this part, but that's okay. I also announced this on the Discord, which you are free to join and come hang out with us. It's a nice little programming Discord. You can ask questions in the beginners channel, and a bunch of smart people can help you there, or just hang out in the fun social channels as well. But thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.